What gave rise to the formation of the Arewa Consultative Forum?
The Arewa Consultative Forum was formed by 3 Arewa political associations or social associations, together with others that did not belong to these 3, who felt that they have some consensus or common interest, and decided to seek their differences in order to forge an understanding that will promote healthier social and political development in Nigeria.
And what are the 3 organizations? We would want to know.
There was the Elders Forum under the leadership of Abdurrahman Okene.
My Lord, they are supplying answers from behind. I'm facing the witness. I wouldn't want any interference.
I will need to refresh my memory.
Oh, you don't know the 3 organizations that coalesced into the Arewa?
I do know them.
And what are they?
I cannot remember all their names. I need to refresh my memory, for that was not the purpose for which I have come here. I have not prepared to answer history questions on the formation of this association.
But you should know, you are spokesperson for Arewa as far as this forum is concerned.
I admit I don't remember. I know.
All right, sir.
But at least I have told you it's an association of political or social associations in the north with interested parties who have common interest. They came together.
To foster their common interest?
Yes.
Is it true that Alhaji MD Yusuf is the chairman of ACF?
Alhaji MD Yusuf is the chairman of one of the hierarchies of ACF.
And what is the hierarchy?
The Central Working Committee.
Thank you. Are you aware that he granted interview to a magazine called Africa Now?
No, I'm not.
Take a look at this magazine, Africa Now, of August 2001. And read from, show him here. From here.
Tender it first, exhibit 86.
My Lord, I applied
tender it first,
yes.
and give him to read.
I applied to tender it into evidence.
Exhibit 86.
As the court places, commission places. Show him that portion.
Page what you want him to read?
The page is there.
Where does he want me to read?
Page 12?
No, sir. My Lord.
Yes. Africa Today is an interview of MD Yusuf, and I quote, "You have just been elected chairman of the Arewa Consultative Forum, which takes care of the interest of the entire northern Nigeria. What is your mission as chairman of the forum? What have you set out to achieve?" MD Yusufu answered as follows: "The Arewa Forum came about because people from the south have refused to accept the fact that we have 36 states in the country. There is no more northern region."
Thank you. Go ahead.
"There is no more eastern region, no more western region. What we have are states, but they, southerners, keep talking about and what is this? Joining phrases, I suppose.
Coining phrases.
Coining phrases, core north, the north, middle belt, in order to discriminate against people from this area in many ways until it has become some kind of a derogatory term. That is why the people in that area said, look, if we are not going to be treated as somebody from Zamfara State, somebody from Plateau State, somebody from Benue State, but we are going to be treated as Northerners by all means. Let us group together and become Northerners. The intention of this organization is to eventually convince people in the South that, look, we are not any different from you.
So
Why?
from that text, sir, from that text, Arewa was not formed by a coalition of 3 groups, but it was formed basically to tackle the South from that text.
No.
I'm saying from that text, what you have just read by your chairman,
Yes, that what?
that it was formed basically to tackle rumor mongering in the South.
No.
Well, the rest is left for the
You
commission.
can interpret what he says, and I'm telling you that is not the correct interpretation.
I'm sorry, sir.
Need not to be sorry.
Uh,
This is a proposition.
Does the position of Alhaji MD Yusuf as the chairman of ACF, Central Working Committee, make him the leader of the North after the fashion of Sir Ahmadu Bello?
No. The association is not a political association.
Who is the leader of the North now?
Well, I don't know what you will mean by leader. I
Who
told
is the
you
political
I have
leader of the North?
not what?
Who is the political leader?
Not
of
what? Is it Northeast, Northern region? Not what?
You said Arewa represents the entire northern region. I want to
did
know
not.
who is the central leader of Arewa.
My lord, I have not told you that Arewa represents. I've told you is a coalition of group of interests of people who have come together to promote their interests.
The
They
records
do
of-
not represent the whole North.
Oh, they do not represent the whole North. Which part of the North?
There are other dissenting groups. You are Middle Belt. Are you not from the geographical North? Is he representing you? If he's representing you, why are you here, my lord?
So which part of the North is Arewa representing? Let us be precise. We want to...
Arewa is not representing a part. Arewa Consultative Forum is a name coined for an association that has an interest which it is pursuing.
All right. But at least, let me try and help you. At least Arewa Consultative Forum has membership that cuts across all the 19 northern states.
Yes.
Are you aware of the fact that a cross-section of persons from all the states whom you call northerners are not satisfied with Arewa Consultative Forum as a body?
Yes. They need not to be, because the Arewa Consultative Forum does not pretend or represent itself as representing every view in the North or in the northern region of the past. And that is why under this democratic dispensation, every group in a civilized society can make up his association to represent his interest. And in the same view, you are representing Middle Belt, which is an extraction of the northern region of the past.
We're coming to that, sir. You will agree with me, too, that because of the bad leadership, I'm not personalizing, sir, of SCF and people that are behind it, SCF is not acceptable.
Sorry, my lord.
That is your
Sorry,
view.
my lord. That is going too far. That is going too far. He's asking the witness that there
Go
is
on,
bad
please,
lead.
go
Let
on.
him go on. Let him go on.
I haven't stopped any.
Hey, but my lord, it does not make sense.
What do you mean by going too far?
He's saying because of the bad leadership of ACF.
Bad leadership.
Yes.
My lord,
No,
this is
no,
a
no,
fact-finding
but that's too
commission.
much. No, that's too much.
This is a fact-finding commission.
No,
I have
that's too
documentary
much.
He
evidence,
said
sir.
something about Middle Belt. What did he say about Middle Belt?
My lord, we want to puncture
He
the
said
fact.
something
Yes.
when he was answering your last question about Middle Belt. What did he say?
Yes,
don't
my
even
lord, he
know what-
said other people are not satisfied. That is why we are here.
Or that the Middle Belt is not satisfied.
And other people, too, from
He
the
mentioned
north.
Middle Belt.
Yes.
What did he say?
He said we are an distraction from the north, and that is why we are here, etc., etc.
I see. Well, don't go into personal questions. Ask general questions.
As a commission pleases, do you know how northern Nigeria came into being?
Sorry?
Do you know how northern Nigeria came into being?
How northern Nigeria came into being?
Yes.
It came into being as part and parcel of the Nigerian history of British colonial expansion and the cession of the Nigerian geographic entity in the 1885 Berlin Convention as part of the territory that was under the protection of the British colony.
From 1900. Would you agree with me that northern Nigeria as a region came into being through the accident of history?
Every entity, I agree with you, comes into being as accident of history. So is our birth too.
We agree with me that the word Arewa first gained official or political prominence because it was associated with the Northern People's Congress, Jamia Mutanin Arewa. Am I right?
Jamia Matar Arewa?
Mutanin Arewa.
Yes, came into prominence as a political entity.
And the slogan, "One North, One People, One Destiny," was also a slogan of the NPC.
It was.
There was in the North, at that time, some other parties, prominent among which were United Middle Belt Congress,
Yes.
Northern Elements Progressive Union, NEPU,
Yes.
etc., etc.
Yes.
So if the slogan, "One North, One People," was applicable to NPC, it did not bind UNBC and NEPU. Am I right? If the slogan
The slogan was for the people. It was not.
No, you have already answered, sir.
Yes.
If the slogan was
It was
one
not
people,
for political parties. It was not a slogan of one people, one party, one this. But the UMBC are talking about are political parties entitled to their own slogan or motto.
yes, they were not bound by that slogan.
Naturally, it was democratic.
Thank you.